Programming 301, Lesson 9, Introduction. In this lesson, we're going to use two new blocks, when, receive, and broadcast. So we're going to learn how to send messages to one or more actors and then respond to that message in our games, which allows us to have things occur when things are going on in other parts of the screen. So you have a couple different concepts that you're going to cover in here. So, sending a message. So when we want to send a message to another actor, you use the send message. There's a message to and which actor you want, okay? Then you need to have a receive message so that they can then respond to receiving that message. It looks a lot like the broadcast message. It just has a little bit more to it because it's a specific actor that you're going to send it to. So this happy ghost down here, we're going to send it a message to start floating around again. So if we click on this, that message told him to float around. Sometimes you want to send a message to everybody. So in like a race car game, you might want to tell them all to get moving, or at the start of a game, you might want to broadcast to everybody to start moving around on the screen the way they're supposed to. So we can send a message to all the actors at once. This stop, all of them are listening for it right now. They all have a when received stop, and it's telling them to stop moving. And then for these even to be useful, you have to have when I receive. So any actor that needs to be listening for a message has to have a when I receive, and then the code underneath it is what they do when they receive that message. So it's very specific to who has the message. So let's look at this. So if I broadcast stop, everybody stopped. Start, everybody started back up again. Now that means that all of them were listening for start and stop. If I send the stop message just to Happy Ghost is the only one that's going to stop moving. And then I can get him starting again. I could also stop them all and move on. You have a couple different areas that you're going to work with in here. You're going to learn how to send a message to open a gate. Then you will learn how to create a windscreen. And you will also see an adventure game that you will just play. You don't need to do any of the extra stuff that's in there because you're going to start building your final game in here. So I want you to play this game. I want you to go through and look at every single character, what they do, who they respond to, who's sending messages, and get a real feel for how this game works. Because you're going to build your own adventure game that will start from scratch. You can see I have stuff in mine now, but that's because I started building mine. So you're going to use everything you've learned. You can go back and grab blocks and whatever you need, but you're going to build a game that meets the requirements for this project, which I will make a video for that separately.